Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I think that everyone is looking forward to seeing Drew Lock take the next step in the quarterback evolutionary process. Decision-making is something that he's working on improving because he's got plenty of arm and makes excellent off-platform throws. What he's seeking now, to be consistent in all of his processes.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. They'll go again with Tracy. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They fake the handoff, now Lock. They'll roll him out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep is Britton Covey. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Phillies offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Nifty. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a run there by Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. Returnable here from the 38.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
You see this a lot on corner blitzes because they don't often get a shot at the quarterback, so they want to take it when they can. But this time, the hit came too late. Easy call for the official.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants 17. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Hurts.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Second down, here's Tracy.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Tracy going to get it on first down.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. On the ground, here comes Tracy.
And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Singletary will score. Touchdown, New York.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
On the run is Tracy.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From midfield, here's Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They look to throw. It's Locke.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Locke. And the throw left side here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Here's Tracy.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Play action. Now it's Locke. Now he's flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Tracy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Flush to his right. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Here's Braden Mann now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now a play fake, and here's Locke.
Right side, it's Manhurts, the tight end.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Tracy, and he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
96 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Block off of play action.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A give up the middle to Singletary. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
In motion, Slayton.
On 2nd down, Tracy, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. All tied up at 10, 2 minutes left in the first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Now to the air, Locke.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Up the middle they go. Tracy, And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing now is Locke. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The drive starts with a completion left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Back to throw again.
Hurts fumbles it.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke.
He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
From the gun, it's Locke.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Darius Slayton, 84 yards. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Gano for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Back to throw.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment, but welcome everyone to our Creative Village studios in the EA Sports Halftime Report. The G-Man got a strong first half from the veteran quarterback, Drew Lock. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. So out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Second down, here's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Running left, it's Barkley. There's the stiff arm. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, that puts them in that position.
Now 2nd and 5. Right back to Tracy.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you?
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And that one gives him a 3-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the... There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 140 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Nolan Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
On 2nd down now, Tracy. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Locke. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Locke now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Tracy trying the right side.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and a yard.
Locke now to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Singletary again. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A first down carry for Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
Kayvon Thibodeau from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Pulled in at the 24.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Possession switching back to the New York Giants. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They go right back to Singletary. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
On 1st down, Locke.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Singletary here running out of the gun.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Locke going to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw it is Locke.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Gano's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hurts going to keep it running right.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts' throw brought in by Brown.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's 1st and goal. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here are the final 2 minutes of the game. This will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.